Hello everyone and welcome to Animal Crossing with Dale Monk. So, Animal Crossing has been out for a few months now and there are still people who are just getting into it. And it surprises me how many people don't realize that there is something that you can do every single day for this game. So this video is going to be all about everything that you can do, or a bunch of different things that you can do every single day in your Animal Crossing game. And we're going to go ahead and start with the very first thing, which, as soon as the screen loads, is going to be listening to Isabelle and listening to your daily announcements. And sometimes Isabelle will give you really important information like, oh, there's a villager on your island, or oh, you have shooting stars or a meteor shower on your island. And then sometimes she gives you news that isn't exactly relevant, like, for example, right there. But, you know, it's worth checking it out. So it's worth, like, just seeing what she has to say. Oh, I am not wearing any clothes. Hang on one second. Let me put some outfits on. Nope, I didn't want that. I wanted that. Where? And gonna go to custom designs and put on my outfit. And I'll find some pants later, so we're not gonna worry about it. All right, thing number 2 is you wanna always check your mailbox. If you have the little blinking flag, you might as well check it out, see what it says. Sometimes you get cool things from your villagers. Sometimes you get your stuff from Nook Shopping. If it's the very first day of the month, they will tell you how many bells have been deposited into your bank account via interest. So definitely worth checking it out. Also, if Isabelle in the morning tells you that you have a villager at your campsite, you're going to want to go over to your campsite and just see who it is, because you never know. It could be a Dreamy, it could be Raymond, it could be Audie. Like, it's worth it, you know? You might as well. And then you want to go ahead and check your shops. So, excuse me, Felicity. And we're going to go run down, because my shops are at the very bottom. And I guess we'll go ahead and check the Able Sister shop for a second, because that actually brings us to our next topic. You're going to want to talk to Sable, who is right back here hanging out, doing her own thing. But if you have never spoken to Sable before, she's going to basically ignore you. But if you keep talking to her probably, I think 10 times, I never actually counted, she will start to warm up to you, and then she will eventually give you patterns that you can use on your custom items. So let's see. Yeah, and then sometimes she and Mabel have very cute altercations with each other. And then you're just going to want to check all these outfits out. You're going to want to go into the dressing room. And then let's go ahead and head over to Nook's Cranny. Hello, Lollipop. And we'll see if there's anything over there that I need, because might as well. Hello, Timmy and Tommy. I don't know what color that is. I'm not sure. We're going to pass for now. And then we'll go down here. Okay. And the next point that we want to do is we're going to want to go over to our rock garden. Or if you don't have a rock garden, just find all 6 of your rocks. And you are going to want to hit them. And I'll show you, I just updated my rock garden. So now I can actually sit there and I can stand in a very specific area and I won't move when I hit my rocks. So I can get the maximum amount of hits per rock. So we're going to go to the shovel. And each rock you can hit 8 times. And you're going to want to kind of do this in quick succession. That way you don't miss any of the drops. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me grab that book. And at some point, there it is. One of your rocks will drop money, so definitely check that out. Make sure that you're hitting every single rock, because you'll get bells out of it. And at this point, you might as well. Especially if you are hurting for bells, like, it's worth it. You might as well try. See, that time I didn't hit it quick enough, so I lost a drop. And pretty sure my shovel is going to break at some point. Whoop. And I'm actually surprised it hasn't broken yet. And a really cool thing about breaking these rocks is if you're looking for the centipede or if you're looking for a pill bug, that's the only way to get them. All right, I will pick all those up later. Your next thing that you want to do is you want to go, probably should have put this back down in the shopping area, but you want to go check your turnip prices. And your turnip prices change twice a day. So at the very beginning of your day, when you first start your game, if it's before noon, you're going to want to check your turnip prices. As long as it's not Sunday, you can check them. And then they change again at 12 o'clock noon. And what time is it in my game? It's 1:04, so turnip prices. 52 bells. That's horrible. That is so bad. Nobody's going to want to buy turnips for that, or sell turnips for that price. Okay. So, you're now going to want to find your glowing money tree spot. And mine happens to be right here next to my campsite. So you're going to dig up 1,000 bells, and if you put there we go. If you put 1,000 bells into the money tree glowing spot, you will get 3,000 bells back. If you put 10,000 bells, like I tend to do, you'll get 30,000 bells back. So probably worth doing the 30,000. Any more and your chances of getting the same one are pretty slim, but it's a possibility that if you like put 99k in, you might get 3 99k bell bags. But the possibility is very low. I'm not sure what the actual percentage is, but it's not worth it in my opinion. All right. Now that we've done that, we're going to go find some fossils on our island. So let's head down here. I need to delete all those little squares so that I can actually get fossils on that peninsula. And I'm working on cataloging and moving items and stuff into my inventory on my second account. So ignore all of the craziness that is all these different clothing items just everywhere. There's one. And as far as fossils go, I get 6 a day. I'm not sure if that's because I'm a time traveler or if it's just because that's what the game actually gives you. But, you know, you could have 4, you could have 6. But in each of my games, I get 6. So it's just a matter of trying to find them. Usually they're in my orchard because that's the only spot that I actually have space for them. Let's see. There's one. Nope, not there. There. There's 2. And I think that's it for right now. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about that. And now you're going to want to, the next point of topic that we're going to talk is you're going to want to shake your trees. Because sometimes you'll get bells, sometimes you'll get items. But if you're going to shake your trees, you can ignore anything that has anything growing on it. So your money trees, your fruit trees, don't worry about shaking those because nothing will drop from those. Except for the item that is particularly on there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shake this tree. And right off the bat we get a wasp. So that's why you want to make sure you have your net in case you in case you get a wasp. Because you don't want to get stung. So let's see if... Nope, just a couple of branches, so we're not going to worry about that one. And while you're doing this, you might as well collect all of the leaves, not the leaves, the branches, the weeds, things like that. You wanna try to catch all that stuff. More branches. And I believe you'll get 5 wasps a day. So once you actually get all 5 wasps, you should be pretty good as far as getting things go. There's my other 2. And also, when you shake your trees, your hardwood and your pine trees, you can also get, oh, perfect timing, you can get little critters. So I believe the spider and the bagworm are the 2 right now that you can get. So you can see the bagworm is right there. And then also sometimes the trees will drop an item. And I believe you get 2 dropped items a day. And when you do shake your trees, if there is a wasp, you're going to want to stand in front of the tree to shake them. That way, as soon as your character turns towards the wasp, you can just swing your net and it will automatically catch it. That way you don't have to worry too much about, oh no, what's going on? I'm gonna get stung. Like, super easy to do. Those are the only trees I have? I think those are the only trees that I have. Well, either way. And I'm not entirely sure if they reset if you go into a store, so we're going to try that. I'm going to give that one more shot. Alright, let's go run over back up to my thing and go check. I know I do have that one, but I don't shake that one because it's got stuff in it and it's not going to work. Okay. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. And then once you do all that, you're going to want to go along the edges of your beach. And you're going to want to look for your daily message in a bottle. And I seem to, whenever I play, I seem to get 2. I get 1 in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon. And I'm a constant player, so maybe it's 12 hours later once you get your first one. Obviously nothing's going to happen now on this side of the beach because I've got all those items there. So we're gonna keep going and check everything. Nope. It's most likely on my left beach because I don't have anything over there. And while you're doing this, you might as well pick up your shells for the day because they do sell for a lot at Timmy and Tommy's. And if you're hurting for bells, you might have, whoops. Okay, apparently I have too much stuff. Yeah, I definitely have too much stuff. Oh. Well, when we come to the message in the bottle, we'll just drop one thing. There it is. And then I'll go put everything away. And when you do your message in the bottle, open it, and if it's a recipe you need, just learn it. Unfortunately, that's not what I need. And then once you do all that, you're going to want to go to your ABD inside of Resident Services, and you're going to just want to collect your daily Nook miles. Because you can use them for lots of cool things later, and they do stack up if you save your bells, or if you save your Nook miles. And the first time you check in, you get 50, and then the second time is 80, and then it's 100, and then it's 200, I think, or 150. So, and then every day after 7, you get 300 Nook miles every single time you check in, as long as it's consecutive. And if you miss a day, then it goes back down to 50. So let's see what I have. Probably 50, because, yep, I don't check it every day. I should, but I don't. And we will just put some money in. And once you do that, you're also going to want to check your Nook Mile tasks. So you're going to go up here to Nook Miles Plus tasks. And you're going to want to do all 5 of these, because they will give you multiple Nook miles. So like selling fruit, if I sell 5 fruit, I get 5 times 150 Nook mile tickets, and it's worth it. So right now I hit all those rocks. I have to chop down 1 tree. I have to catch 3 sea creatures and catch 5 fish and sell 5 fruit. So let's go do that really quick. And while I'm running up here, I'm also going to go get my fruit. I'm also going to check to see if I have a diving suit, because if not, I'm going to need to buy one. I have one somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Probably somewhere on that crazy beach. Let's put everything in storage really quick. And I know they're living creatures, but I really wish wasps would stack, because they're so aggravating. Nope, not that. This one. And I have an axe, which is good, because I'm going to need it to chop down some trees. And it doesn't look like I have any more fruit, so we're just going to go grab 2 coconuts, because those do count as fruit. I can actually put that away. Well, maybe. I'll put it back. I knew I did that for a reason. So we're going to go ahead and go down to Nook's Cranny again. We're going to sell those 5 fruits. I want to so. And I'm not going to go ahead and do any of the other things because it's just going to be a lot of time that you guys don't need to worry about seeing and doing. But you also, there we go. Let me go ahead and claim that really quick. You also want to go ahead and talk to your NPC of the day. So every day on your island, you get at least one NPC. So sometimes you'll get Leaf, sometimes you'll get Gulliver, you'll get Sahara, you can get Kix. There's a bunch of different NPCs that you can talk to. And on Saturdays, you get, assuming that there's not an event going on, you will get KK Slider. And KK Slider will give you a song after 6 p.m., which is fantastic, and it's great, and it's perfect if you need to get all those songs. And I'm not going to speak to him because I have all the songs, plus it's not 6 p.m. yet. But after you talk to your NPC and do whatever you want to do with them, you want to go ahead and look for all of your villagers. So we're going to talk to Uncle really quick. And say hi to her. Let's see if this is hers. Alright, Kiki wants it. Let's go find Kiki. I thought I saw her earlier. I know I saw, there's Lolly. And there's Audie. Tangy and Rudy are in their houses. This is Kiki's house, isn't it? Yeah. Kiki's not home, so she is wandering around my island somewhere. But yeah, when you talk to your villagers, you also want to take care of any quests that they give you, which in this case would be the dropped item. There she is. Hey, Kiki, talk to me. And then they actually give you stuff if you give it back to them. And the last two items that we want to talk about are your villagers, still with your villagers. So you want to give your villagers a gift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down into my basement where I keep all of my gifts. And I'm going to grab something for Bob because I know I saw him on the beach. And obviously you don't have to do it like I have, but this is just a way that I enjoy keeping all of, you know, let's give it to Kiki. I have too much stuff for her. This is just a way for me to keep all of my gifts organized and figure out who goes where and what goes, you know, what goes to who. So we're going to go down here. We are going to go talk to Kiki, and then we'll talk to Bob. We'll give them each a gift. This is for you. You have the thing that is wrapped in the black. She gives me a cafe uniform. Nice. I don't know if I have all the different cafe uniforms yet or not. And I know I saw Bob earlier, so we're going to go run down and talk. Hello. There you are. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to talk to you. Here's a gift. And while I'm here, as I don't have any room in my inventory for clothes, so I'm moving them into my other house's inventory. And while you're doing all this, you're going to want to go ahead and look through your villagers and see if anyone is in their houses, which, like I said, Tangy is in her house and Rudy is in his house. And you're going to want to pop in, and you're just going to want to see if any of them are crafting. Perfect timing. Hello, Tangy. Because sometimes you can get a DIY you need, and other times you can get a DIY you don't need. So apparently I already know how to make a cherry rug. But she'll give me the DIY, and then I can give it to someone else. I can pass it along. But anyway, guys, so that is all of the different things that you can do every day on your island. Obviously, there's more. You can water your flowers. You can go fishing. You can go deep sea creature diving. You can go bug hunting. And then obviously after 7 p.m., you're going to want to check your island every day for Celeste, because she will give you a very special DIY recipe. She will, like, you might as well. And then sometimes you can also find Wisp on your island, and Wisp he can show up anytime. He can show up if Celeste is there. He can show up if it's a Sunday, if it's a Saturday, if it's any other day of the week. And if you catch all of his items, like if you catch all of his little spirit pieces and you ask for an item that you don't have, you might as well, It's not going to hurt to do all that. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you guys like this video, please, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You can check out our community Discord, or you can even message me on Twitter. Just hang out, have fun. Also, I'm still looking for people to tour their islands. So if you have an island that you would like to have toured, please drop me a message on either Twitter or Discord, and I would love to come and visit. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever it is in your time zone, and I hope to see you in the next video.